Okay, we're going to get into a topic here that messes people up. This has been messing up my students for, 13 years. Even kids in Algebra 2 get confused with this one. So hopefully, as a 7th grader, you can grab this topic and make it your own and really understand it. So we're dealing with exponents with negative bases. You should already know that a negative number times a negative number equals a positive number. A positive number times a positive number equals a positive number. And a positive number times a negative number, or even if you switch those around, would be a negative. Now, here's the big deal, is that the idea of something with parentheses versus without parentheses. And the classic one is right here. If I have negative 2 squared, let me zoom in just a little bit on that. Negative 2 squared versus negative 2 squared. When I have the parentheses, it totally changes the answer versus when I don't have parentheses. Now, here's the thing. The exponent is telling me to write the base out how many times? 2 times. I need to write this out. Negative 2 times negative 2. Negative 2 times negative 2 is a positive 4. The parentheses, that group, gets written out 2 times. If I have parentheses, write out the parentheses 2 times. If you don't have parentheses, the negative here isn't really attached to the 2. Here, the parentheses are making this group where the negative and the 2 are together as a little group. So they have to be written out together. Over here, that negative can be thought of as just a negative 1 times 2 squared. So let's ignore the negative at first. What is 2 squared? That's 4. And then I remember the negative and I bring it back in. So you see the difference there? I have a positive 4 with the parentheses, and I have a negative 4 without the parentheses. So let's give these a shot. Oh, there are my lights. There are my lights. Give me a moment. Okay. Oh, that's a good idea. I just had a vision. Vision. I'll tell you what the vision is. The vision is I have this big stack of notes right here. Yeah, these are the videos I'm going to try to make today. This is about, I'm not sure. I probably have 10 left. But if I put the big stack of notes over there, and between every video I have to get up to get a new page of notes, then the lights won't keep going off. Does that make sense? Because of the motion sensor? Yes, okay. Like you really care. Okay. So I'm doing a problem. Here we go. I'm zooming in. All right. So remember, if I have the parentheses, I'm going to write the parentheses out each time. So this is negative 1 squared, which is negative 1 times negative 1. Negative 1 times negative 1 is positive 1. If I don't have parentheses, I'm going to ignore the negative, write the base out, right? 2 to the third is 2 times 2 times 2, and that is 8. And now I'm going to remember the negative, boop, negative 8. Okay, that's not the one I want to do. Where is it? There it is. Okay, parentheses, no parentheses. No parentheses, I'm going to ignore the negative. This is 4 times 4, which is 16. Now I'm going to remember the negative, so it's negative 16. Ah, this one has parentheses, so I have to write it out with parentheses. So negative 1 times negative 1 times negative 1 times negative 1. Negative 1 times negative 1 is positive 1. Oops, excuse me. Negative 1 times negative 1 is positive 1, right? These two guys multiplying. And 1 times 1 is 1, which you can't see. There it is. And our final one, which, oh, look at this. It's my example one. Where is it? There it is. It has parentheses, so write it out with parentheses. So this is negative 2 times negative 2, which is a positive 4. All right, that's it for that one. Bye-bye.